Hey everybody, it's KR0. Back again. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Okay, cool. Anyways, this is KR0 back again. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've done a video. Couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks at this point. I don't know, but it's been a minute. I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of things. Mostly work. Mostly having an issue with well, not having an issue, but mostly, let's just say my roommate uh, can't drive her car anymore, so there's that. So I've been helping her get to and from work because, hey, I need her income just as much as I have my income, so. Uh, but yeah, it's been a minute. Uh, Currently working on a few things, a lot of things, really. Uh, Things I would love to discuss, but right now I'm still just kind of absorbing the knowledge, taking in the knowledge, uh, and taking in the knowledge and planning on putting together a few videos uh, in the process to really make this thing a thing because I'm still trying to figure out how to process some of this new knowledge, um, how to incorporate it into what I want to talk about, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot right now. Okay, not too much, but just enough. And so I wanted to get a video out. I want to get a video out here. Mostly right now, the main point of this video is to basically show my appreciation. Uh, I'm thankful for the 369 subscribers I have so far. I think the views that I've gotten, the likes, some of the comments, heck, even my sister responding to some of my videos. And that's great. That's great. And I'm so happy for it. And I'm always going to be appreciative of it. Um, as it stands right now with my channel, I'm not trying to. I don't have any view goals or subscriber goals or anything like that. I rather slow build because what I've witnessed in uh, most of the YouTube channels I have followed, or most of the YouTube channels I know of, which I may not follow, but I know of, and they're constantly getting a whole bunch of flack. Not that I'm saying I like them or not. Is that if you shoot too, if you get too high too fast, well, not that kind of high, but if you go too far too fast, sort of fly into the sun, you're just gonna crash and burn, and you're not gonna really take into the account of what's going on. Um, that being said, there are some YouTubers that I'm not gonna name that have been just mm, 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 mm. I don't like how it's going. Uh, and the next few video, like a video I'm working on, has something to do with a certain, well, two certain communities that I've noticed in the past 2 years that are getting a lot of traction uh, because of everybody's trying to find something to strive for, something to uh, motivate them, something to like inspire them, or to help them out uh, in their lives going forward. And it's not like each of them, each of these communities, they have certain points that I would agree with, and they also have points that, but most of their points are a little bit too far into a certain realm, and I'm trying to figure out a way for everybody to just kind of, find the middle ground. Because in all honesty, that I think that's what these communities um, are failing to understand. Like, it's, well, even if I say a certain particular a certain particular comment, it's not going to go down well. It's just not. It's just not. So, um, like I said, I'm still trying to assess all of it and come with it and bring it about. That being said, I know I am a really small channel. Like, I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers. But one thing I did do, I think I did a good job of, is kind of, you know, um, bringing notice to a content creator or content creators that I actually enjoy. That I've, you know, that on my whole viewing of YouTube, had while I've viewed YouTube over the years, they've kind of, you know, they kind of inspired me to do my own channels, or they, you know, they have some really good talking points that I like hearing about. Like, I believe my last video I was talking about Keisha, and again, I hope I'm saying their name right, or her name right. You know, but another thing I want to do today is kind of just give you a little bit of idea of certain YouTube channels that I actually do follow. And like, if you're watching this, if you're a subscriber, maybe you follow some of them as well. But I want you to get an idea of why I'm going to come up with some of the videos that I'm going to come up with. Because at the end of the day, sorry. At the end of the day, I had a little issue with my computer earlier, so kind of not prepared like I was originally trying to be prepared. But I'm gonna show you some of the YouTube channels that I actually subscribe to. Those you got the ones that I actually like listening to, that you may not have come across yet, but they give me a little motivation. I like listening to them throughout the day, you know, if I'm at work, you know, on my breaks, if I'm on, you know, driving around, or if I'm just bored and want to listen to something that, you know, can point me in a different direction. First and foremost, let's go into it. Give me a second. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to talk about, obviously, one of my favorite channels, Abin and Preach. I do like their commentary on some things that actually happen, some current events that actually happen in the world, on the internet, you know. And let's just say they do talk about a lot of people. They do talk a lot of people, but they're respectful about it. I do like their respect. All this disrespect is given to them. And they have 1.8 million subscribers, but hey, it's some of y'all already know about Abin and Preach, but I love them. I love them. I don't like. One thing I will tell you is that I'm not gonna sit here and just constantly give them praise. Like, I'm not their follower. Well, I am a subscriber or follower, I guess you could say, but I'm not all about them. Like, there are some things that they talk about that I do disagree with sometimes, and that's what you need to do. And that's another thing that Auburn and Preach actually they have no problem with you disagreeing and all that stuff. Because sometimes they even admit that sometimes I'm not completely right, but I do love them. They are a great channel to um, check out if you have never checked them out before. So again, Auburn and Preach. All right, another channel I want to talk about is 4-8 Productions, or 48 Productions, however you want to say it. I love this channel because it's a really in-depth. One thing I like about this channel, I haven't watched all their videos, but most of the videos I do pay attention to is their Final Fantasy VII extensive videos, basically. One particular video of them that I loved more so than anything is some of their Final Fantasy VII tutorials, like how to master materia quickly, material combinations, how to defeat Ruby Weapon, all these. They really go in depth into the original Final Fantasy VII, not the remake, but the original Final Fantasy VII. I do need to check out some of their other Let's Plays, which I will do eventually. But they really got me through playing Final Fantasy VII legit, I guess you could say. And when I say legit, I mean like, back when I had my original PlayStation, yeah, I did play. One thing I did, because those back in the. What is that noise? Oh, anyways, but back in the day, in the late '90s, early 2000s, they had like different quote unquote cheating devices. Like Game Shark. What was the other one that I mostly use for Codebreaker? Game Shark. There's a lot of them. And one thing I would do is, I would play the game legit, eventually beat it, and then eventually go back and put some cheat codes in it, just kind of, speed through the game, see exactly how the game actually fully goes through. When I say legitly play through Final Fantasy VII, like, I've beaten Final Fantasy VII legitly, but some of the things, but I just beat the main story. I never did any of the extra content, like, well, I did beat Ultimate Weapon, but I never went through the process of getting, Cloud's Ultimate Limit Breaks, or Aeris's, original level 4 limit break, while Aeris is still in the party. So, there'd be little things I would do, using Game Shark to like play through those games after beating them the first time. And when I say beating them the first time, I legitimately mean beat them the first time. I would beat them the first time and then go through the Game Shark, because I didn't feel right playing with cheat codes while I'm playing the game. Okay? And that is straight facts. Like, some of y'all are gonna hear me mention Game Shark and automatically believe that I'm just always cheating. No, I play games legit first, and then when I want to play through the game again, this is all before, the online gaming and all that stuff. This is all before the online gaming. I would never cheat playing against a friend or any of that. It would just be, me having fun. But thanks to their videos, thanks to 4-8 Productions, Final Fantasy VII in-depth videos, I actually went through Final Fantasy VII on my PS4. Not the remake again, like I said, the original Final Fantasy VII. Went through that and actually learned how to, really use all to make money. Level up my materia smartly, and really StatMax, my party. Well, I didn't really StatMax my party just yet, but you know, I'm in the Northern Greater on Final Fantasy 7 on my PS4 save, and I'm just, you know, doing some of the tricks that they taught me in order to level up my game. So there's that. So on to the next one. Now here's one of my favorite hilarious people to watch on YouTube. This is Fenarios. If you haven't heard about Fenarios, you need to. Like, I love most of his videos. Now the next person I want to show is Lynn Watchhorn. She or Green Cowlin, which I follow on TikTok. I follow a lot of her TikToks because she has one for relationship advice and for finances and a few other things. But I do like her finance TikTok actually got me a little bit better at handling my own finances. I now have a better handle on my finances, and I used to be horrible at it. So even if you don't watch her YouTube, which I highly support, I would highly support, highly recommend. I'm sorry, I would highly recommend hers. Definitely check out all of her stuff. If you're struggling with your finances, hey, this girl got you. And I can and you know, I didn't have to pay a single dime for her like advice. All you have to do is just watch your TikToks. It's great. It's amazing. Like I said, it helped me get a better handle on my finances, which I'm doing much better with. So I cannot thank her enough. You guys definitely check out her videos. Okay, and now for one of my favorite YouTube channels. If you know why I started my YouTube channel, it's because I want to talk about Kamen Rider stuff. And there's one person on YouTube already who is probably the best at talking about Kamen Rider, giving you a good idea of Kamen Rider, inspiring a person to like actually check out the actual Kamen Rider series or tokusatsu in general. His history of Kamen Rider videos, which I love. I go through all the time. He has History Legacy of Super Sentai. He has a few other things. He has a lot of things. But
what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word tokusatsu?
Sorry guys. But when it comes to like just everything, his history Kamen Rider videos are things I come back to all the time. Like his most recent thing was he was re-going over Kamen Rider Build, because he's been going through all the different Heisei era writers. Like his history of writer series is straight fire. So far he's done Kuga, Aigito, Ryuki, even Dragon Knight, the American Dragon Knight, Fives, Blade, Hibiki, Kabuto, Den-O, Kiba, Decade, Double, O's, Forza, Wizard, Gaim, Drive, Ghost, even Amazons, Build, and the only two he has left to do is, I believe, Xaid, which is coming, and Geo, which is the final Heisei era. And this is his history. Mostly he's just been doing like history of the Heisei era writers, which are the most well, the most recent is the Reiwa era, but Heisei was the last era that was completed. The Showa era was the original Kamen Rider shows. Heisei period was everything 2000 all the way up to 2020. So, um, definitely check out his videos. He does a very full on uh, full on details. Well, not full on details. He leaves stuff open for you to actually watch the show yourself. This is the history of Kamen Rider videos that he has are never disappoint. Okay, me and him may have a little bit of a difference of opinion when it comes to some of the tracks. Like most of his favorite tracks are my favorite tracks, but there are some that he hates, but I love. Okay, like just in his history of build video, I will say that I actually do love "Be the One" as a song and "Everlasting Sky." I actually do like. I like the slow songs. Okay, like one of my favorite Kamen Rider like from recent regular era. The most recent Kamen Rider show that ended, Kamen Rider. Oh god, why am I having an issue remembering what it was called? Oh, Kamen Rider Revice. I love the song, Live Devil, but I also love the movie song. I Promise You, if I remember correctly. But Marcus Satsu is it's somebody I always bring up in my TikTok videos, so definitely check them out. Definitely check out Marcus Satsu. That is one YouTube channel I will always recommend, especially if you're a Kamen Rider fan. Alright, so let's say you like Reddit, but sometimes you just want to listen to Reddit. Well, one of my favorite channels to listen to different Reddit stories is r/. He really does a great job of just giving you the full story and you just listening to it, and it's almost like listening to a Reddit style podcast, Reddit reading podcast while you're driving. Like, I don't have, if you have like, I have YouTube Premium, so I can put my phone, turn off the screen of my phone and still have YouTube playing, and I'll just sit there and listen to r/ for like ever. So I highly recommend it if you like some r/ content. One thing I do, like most of it is like per revenge, nuclear revenge, malicious compliance, choosing beggars. He does a lot of different ones. It's mostly those ones that will make you go like, oh yeah. But I do like his channel. He has 1.95 subscribers, and he earned it. Okay, so I definitely agree with that. Another particular one I also love to talk about, I love to listen to, who do their own little Reddit dives, is some of y'all may already know about them, but MXR. Where is it? MXR Plays. There we go. Jeannie and Henry are my favorite people to listen to watch, and I love their content so much. So I highly recommend them too. This is another guilty pleasure YouTube channel that I love to watch, especially in the Reddit game. Alright, so this is probably the third to last YouTube channel I'm going to talk about, but it's a whole set of channels, but I'm going to focus on What Culture Gaming currently. But What Culture Gaming, What Culture in general, I love them a lot. because I'm a big gamer, obviously, so I like hearing what they have to talk about. Another good channel to watch would be what was the other? There was a few others actually. One particular, I'm having a hard time. Like, I'm drawing a blank right now, but hold on. Game ranks. Game ranks. Sorry, game ranks. Game ranks is also a good one, but What Culture Gaming, I love them. They really do some really good reporting on gaming things that are going on. So does Game Ranks. But the one thing I like about What Culture Gaming even more so is uh, the best man of What Culture Gaming, and that's Jules. Especially at the end of every single one of his videos, he always says something that will kind of, some motivational stuff to keep people just getting through their day, because he knows everybody goes through a whole bunch of stuff, and I just love it when he explains things at the end. He says things at the end. Go out and be a massive ledge. I love it. So I highly recommend. If you're a gamer, I highly recommend What Culture Gaming. Heck, if you just like a whole bunch of different types of entertainment, What Culture is where it's at. I love it. Alright, next. This is the second to last one I'm going to talk about. Steve Hofstetter. His comedy routine is actually pretty decent. I like his comedy specials that he has, but I do love how he handles hecklers. If you're into comedy, listen to his comedy. His comedy is amazing. He also has some views that I do actually enjoy. So at the end of the day, like, there are times where I just go to sleep listening to him, and I don't mean that like in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. Sometimes I need like some laughter to get to sleep, because sometimes I have a struggle getting to sleep. I can't just turn off all the lights. Sometimes I have to have something to listen to while I go to sleep. Unless I have another body next to me, if I'm in a relationship, I can go to sleep easily. But being single and being in my room most of the time, need something to like fall asleep to. Steve Hofstetter is one of those people. I like listening to his comedy, and it just soothes me to sleep. So, Steve Hofstetter, definitely check him out. His heckler videos are amazing. In this video, the last people I'm gonna talk about is Popcorn Planet. Popcorn Planet does a great job of really giving you the current news, entertainment news, pop culture justice news ever. Like, they did a great job of covering the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, and they also did extensive research after each day of the trial. I loved it, and I follow them constantly. I even had a membership to them for a minute, but currently I'm trying to relax on the membership type thing, so I could get certain things set up myself. So, but Popcorn Planet is actually a pretty decent, I'd say, really good entertainment news thing. They do focus a lot on a lot of pop culture justice, as they say in their banner. And the whole panel that they have most of the times, Andy Signor does a good job of hosting this thing, and his panel, which includes It's Kim and also Steph the Ultra Nerd. They're a great panel. They also have Christopher Melcher, a really good attorney. who helps them kind of cover these cases. So um, definitely say you guys should definitely check them out too. Uh, but that's all of the video. I mean, this is a 33-minute video of me just going through a whole bunch of different YouTube channels that I watch, and there's a lot more, but I'm not gonna bother you guys down with all these YouTube channels that I keep up with. Otherwise, you'd probably be going insane like I do. However, like I said, ending out this video, like I said, this is a video just kind of, I know this is going to sound kind of horrible, but this is just a video just to show you that I'm still, I'm still wanting to do this. I'm still putting it, I still want to put in the effort to this, but a lot of things are going on in my life. And there are a lot of things I want to talk about. I want to make some videos about soon after I get enough of the info down and how I want to come across it, because there's a few things that have been going down TikTok wise, YouTube wise, that I feel like the longer it keeps going on, the worse it's going to be for everybody who's watching these things or using these things as entertainment. And this is not me trying to like police TikTok or police YouTube. It's basically me coming up with some kind of middle ground for everybody to kind of walk in, for other people who are going through the motions like myself, don't know exactly, feel like they're going on one path, but then like realizing that some of that path does not make sense. And and now that I'm starting to figure out a way to like kind of find like some kind of middle ground to it, I want to really get into it. Not to mention, I also want to get back on the game, on the gaming side of what my YouTube channel, what I want to do with my YouTube channel, and I also want to get back into the camaraderie side of the YouTube channel. The main reason why I did this, in order for me to get there, I gotta do some more research. I gotta do some script writing, so I can say what I want to say without constantly doing this whole and pausing in between, because I got something to say. And if you got something to say, especially if you really want to be heard the right way, you gotta make sure, the way I look at it is, you gotta make sure you set it up the right way so you can be heard, so it won't be miscommunicated, misconstrued, all that jazz. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my laundry, put sheets back on my bed and all that stuff. But till then, you guys have a great day, and a great rest of the year too, and a great life. And I will talk to you guys soon, hopefully. Alright, peace.